It's interesting that the red flag shows up when it's too cold.
Cold. Oh, there we go. Goes over 1,000.
Interesting.
Below 200, or actually, I guess it's anywhere in the 200, below 300, essentially. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 300 to 1,000, and I think that's where the red arc is. I think the red arc in the other gauge starts at the 1,000-degree mark.
Oh, this is in centigrade. I brought a table in Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So 999.
There you go.
990. Yeah, that first digit's fixed. So everything from 990 up is red flags.
Okay, let's park it on here and just see what kind of voltage we're giving it.
You're feeding it 115, right?
Well, we got 115 power. We're feeding it 40.2 millivolts.
Okay.
And
So that would be as if it was coming from a thermocouple, right?
right, but we got that reference junction that's
Okay.
missing. Okay, so 40.2. That would be 1,783 degrees. And we're going to watts. That's about right.
Yeah.
Because 1.8 is the conversion factor with an offset of 32 degrees.
Okay.
So we're set at about 1,000.
Yeah.
And we're reading.
And that table's in Fahrenheit, though, right?
But this is in Fahrenheit, so 1783, because we're feeding it 40.2.
Cool.
So that's not at all bad.
Yeah.
And we've got some unknowns in there because the temperature of this thing is confusing things a little bit because
Sure.
effectively we've got different kinds of junctions in there. Oh shit, those pins are not colored differently. They're not LML color or Constantin or whatever.
Well, there's Alamo pins listed on the connector diagram.
Yeah, that's what goes to it, but
Right.
it doesn't.
Well, I mean, there's no idea what's on the other end of that silly thing either.
Right.
So, but the fact that it works is just tickles my fancy as something else. Yeah.
So that tells us we're getting the right power to a server style instrument.
Right.
And you scored and it works.
Yeah, that's just neater than shit. Yeah. Okay, that's ridiculously cool.
Well, this is nice. Okay, that's 500 hertz.
Yeah, you're using that function generator there to
Yeah.
generate that input signal. Okay.
I think I'd do better with a positive line pulse. It doesn't care.
It looked like it went backwards a little bit, but
Okay, so as I drop the frequency, we go
Yeah.
down because that's down
Sure.
RPM. So let's bump that up to 1,500 RPM. I'm sorry, 1,500 hertz.
yeah.
2200 hertz was pretty close to 100% on the, which is 96 here.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. It doesn't go into a red flag. You can dial it up to 110, but it doesn't.
No red flags.
No. That's interesting. That is so smooth, too. That is just ridiculous. Wow.
Let's see. Okay, so that's down at around 50 pulses per.
2%. That's just. Ah! That is just too awesome. And the whole thing is driven by that function generator.
Yeah.
That is just neater than hell.
Yeah, so we're going from 24 volts DC through a static converter to 24 volts, 400 hertz AC. Then we're going through a step-up transformer
Uh-huh.
to get us to 115 that powers the instrument.
That's amazing.
So cool. This one has no red flags.
Yeah,